Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something very personal, something that I know many of you are going through right now. The big 3-0. It's a milestone, isn't it? A number that seems to carry so much weight, so much expectation, especially when it comes to love and relationships. Wow, there are so many emotions here, many things you want to say and feel right now. You see your friends getting married, having kids, and you start to wonder, what about me? Am I falling behind? The pressure from society, from family, even from ourselves can be overwhelming. You might be feeling a mix of anxiety, confusion, maybe even a little bit of heartbreak. You might be looking at your life and questioning every decision you've made. Why am I still single? Why is my ex happy with someone else? Why does everything seem so messy? I hear you. I see you. And I want you to know that it's okay to feel all of these things. Your feelings are valid. This isn't just about turning 30. It's about navigating the complex, often messy, but ultimately beautiful journey of life and love. So today, I want to have a heart-to-heart talk with you, like a friend, like an older sister. We're going to unpack these feelings, these questions, and these societal pressures that are weighing you down. We're not here to find quick fixes or magic solutions. Instead, we're here to understand, to heal, and to empower ourselves. Let's break it down step by step. We will get through this together, and I promise you, there is so much light and hope on the other side. Let's tackle the biggest elephant in the room, turning 30, and the pressure to have a partner. It's like an invisible timer suddenly goes off on your birthday, right? Suddenly all your aunts and uncles, that's the first thing they ask. Oh, when are you getting married? It's as if your entire worth as a person is suddenly measured by your relationship status. But I'm here to tell you, straight up, that is a lie. Turning 30 is not a deadline. It's not an expiration date for finding love. It's a celebration of 3 decades of your life, your growth, your struggles, and your triumphs. Your journey is uniquely yours, and it cannot and should not be compared to anyone else's. The world we live in is obsessed with numbers. The number of followers, the number of likes, and yes, the number of partners you've had or whether you have one right now. But think about it. What's really more important? Is it the quantity or the quality? Is it about rushing into a relationship just to say you have someone? Or is it about waiting for a connection that truly nourishes your soul? The right relationship adds to your life. It doesn't complete it. You are already whole on your own. Don't rush something that should be for a lifetime. The quality of the love you find will always matter more than the age at which you find it. So let's reframe this. Instead of seeing 30 as a finish line for finding a partner, let's see it as a starting line for a deeper relationship with ourselves. This is the time to truly know who you are, what you want, and what you will not settle for. This is the decade where you become more confident, more self-aware, and more unapologetic about your standards. When you are secure and happy with who you are, you radiate an energy that attracts the right kind of love. Your timeline is not delayed. It is divinely guided. Trust the process, trust your journey. Now let's talk about something that can make this age feel even harder. Heartbreak. Specifically, the pain of seeing your ex move on, maybe even with someone you know or what they call a third party. It hurts, doesn't it? It's a different kind of pain. It feels like a betrayal, not just of the love you shared, but of the time you invested. You start to question everything. Was I not enough? What does she have that I don't? The replay button in your mind gets stuck, showing you all the happy memories, and then the painful ending over and over again. It's exhausting, and it can feel like you'll never get over it. I want you to take a deep breath. Acknowledge the pain. Let yourself feel it. Don't suppress it. Cry if you need to cry. Be angry if you need to be angry. Healing is not a straight line. It's a messy, winding road with good days and bad days, and your pace is your own. Don't let anyone tell you to just get over it. The depth of your pain often reflects the depth of your love, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. Seeing them happy with someone else doesn't make the love you once had less real. It was real. It mattered. But its chapter in your life is now over. The key here is to shift the focus back to you. Their new relationship is their story, not yours. Your story is about healing, rediscovering your strength, and rebuilding your life piece by piece. Block them if you must. Mute their stories. Protect your peace at all costs. This is not about being bitter. This is about creating a safe space for your heart to mend. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Reconnect with hobbies you set aside. Remember the person you were before the relationship. She is still in there, waiting for you. This pain will not last forever. One day, you will wake up, and it won't be the first thing you think about. That is a promise. Let's get into a topic that can be confusing and, honestly, often judged: the structure of relationships. Monogamy, polygamy. What's right? What's wrong? You might be seeing your ex in a polygamous setup and wondering, how did that work? Or maybe you're questioning your own beliefs about relationships. The truth is, there's no single formula for a successful partnership. The world presents monogamy as the default, the normal way, but love and commitment can look different for different people, and that's okay. The success of a relationship isn't determined by its label. What truly matters are the people involved and the foundation they build together. Is there honesty? Is there open communication? Is there mutual respect? Is there genuine consent from everyone? A monogamous relationship can be toxic if it's filled with lies and disrespect. Similarly, a non-monogamous relationship can be beautiful and healthy if it's built on a bedrock of trust and clear communication among all partners. The structure itself, one partner or multiple, is not the ultimate measure of its health or success. It's about the character and integrity of the individuals within it. So the question isn't, is monogamy better than polygamy? The real question you should be asking yourself is, what do I want? What feels right and natural for me? Don't let society or even your ex's choices dictate your own values. Be honest with yourself about your needs, your boundaries, and what you envision for your future. If a committed one-on-one partnership is what your heart desires, then that is your truth. Own it. Don't settle for a situation that goes against your core beliefs just to be with someone. The most important thing is to choose a path that aligns with your soul and brings you peace, not confusion. This brings us to a crucial skill we must master in our 30s, recognizing red flags. Our intuition, that small voice inside, gets stronger with age and experience. The problem is, sometimes we choose to ignore it. We make excuses for someone's behavior because we want the relationship to work so badly. Maybe they're just busy. Maybe he's just going through something. He'll change. But listen to me carefully. If someone is making you feel like an option, they are not the one. You deserve to be a priority, not a second choice, not a backup plan, not a secret. A major red flag is inconsistency. One day they're showering you with attention, and the next, they're cold and distant. This hot and cold behavior is a form of emotional manipulation. It keeps you on edge, constantly seeking their validation. A healthy relationship should feel safe and stable, not like a roller coaster you didn't sign up for. Another red flag is a lack of respect for your time and feelings. If they constantly cancel plans, ignore your messages for days, or dismiss your concerns, they are showing you that you don't matter to them. Actions will always speak louder than words or empty promises. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't let the fear of being alone push you to settle for less than you deserve. Being single is infinitely better than being in a relationship where you feel lonely, disrespected, and emotionally drained. Your 30s are the time to have non-negotiable standards. You have worked too hard on yourself to let someone else diminish your light. Know your worth, and don't be afraid to walk away from any situation or person who makes you question it. The right person will not make you beg for their time or affection. They will give it freely and joyfully. Finally, let's touch upon something that often lies at the root of our struggles in love and life: our family issues. Growing up, maybe you felt like you had to be the perfect child. Maybe you were constantly compared to your siblings. Maybe you took on the role of the parent in your own home, carrying responsibilities that weren't yours to bear. These experiences shape us. They can create a deep-seated belief that our worth is tied to what we do for others, or that we must constantly prove ourselves to be loved. This can lead us to seek validation in our romantic relationships, repeating unhealthy patterns from our childhood. I want to tell you this, and I want you to let it sink in. You are not defined by your role in your family. Your worth is not tied to being a good daughter or a responsible older sister. Your value is inherent. You were born worthy. The love you didn't receive or the validation you craved as a child is a wound, yes, but it is not a life sentence. You, as an adult, now have the power to heal that inner child. You have the power to give yourself the love, approval, and security you've always been looking for. It is not your partner's job to fix you or fill that void. That is your sacred work to do. This is the journey of self-love. It's about reparenting yourself. It's about setting boundaries with family members, even when it's difficult. It's about celebrating your own achievements without needing anyone else's applause. It's about forgiving the past, not for them, but for you, so you can be free. When you stop looking for a savior and a partner and become your own hero, everything changes. You start attracting people who love you for who you are, not for what you can do for them. Your journey is your own. Your life is your own masterpiece. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on your page, your story. So, as we wrap up our heart-to-heart talk, I want to leave you with this. Life, especially love, is not a race with a finish line at 30, 35, or 40. There are no scorecards, no deadlines you've missed. Love is not a math problem. It shouldn't be calculated based on age or the number of partners. It's a journey of the heart, unique and personal to you. The pressure you feel is real, but it is not your reality unless you allow it to be. Give yourself grace. Give yourself permission to be exactly where you are right now, knowing that it is part of a much larger, beautiful plan that is still unfolding. Your most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. Before you can give love freely, you must first be full of it yourself. Heal first, then love. You are enough. You have always been enough. Enjoy your life in this very moment. Find joy in your solitude, nurture your friendships, pursue your passions. Build a life that you are so incredibly proud of, a life that feels authentic to you, and the right person will come when you're ready. They will be drawn to your light, your wholeness, and the beautiful world you've created for yourself. They will be an addition to your happiness, not the source of it. Above all, please, please listen to this. Don't force yourself into a situation where you are not happy. Your happiness matters most, not your parents' expectations, not society's timeline, not the fear of being alone. Your joy, your peace of mind, your well-being, that is the ultimate prize. You are the author of your own life story. Make it a story you love to read. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until our next conversation, take care of your heart.